Oh yeah, a lot of people are not gonna like this one. I think episode 3 of The Acolyte might just be the most controversial episode in Star Wars television history. And if you're someone who already didn't like the show going into it, you might hate it after this episode. This genuinely might be the moment that diehard Star Wars fans realize that Star Wars is dead. Now I already know my comments are gonna be talking crazy. Me personally, not being like a diehard Star Wars fan, I mean I keep up with all the movies and most of the TV shows. I haven't read any of the books or anything like that. I thought this episode like introduced interesting concepts and there was like some pretty profound stuff to it. But I think the execution and the writing, like it's going downhill fast. So to quickly recap the entire episode, this is a flashback episode where we go 16 years in the past on the planet Brendock. We see a young Osha and May preparing for a ascension ceremony. And they're getting spied on by Sol, which is kind of it's a little creepy, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little Diddy-ish. We meet their mother, Anastasia, played by the illustrious Jodie Turner-Smith, who we find out is a witch. We find out they're an entire coven of witches, similar to the witches on Dathomir where Darth Maul is from. We even meet Mother Corriel, who looks like the same species as Darth Maul. But anyway, Osha's like hesitant. She doesn't want to be a witch. She wants to be a Jedi. Because I mean, who wants to be a part of a fucking ritual? Anyway, moving on to the ritual, May passes and she's like, hell yeah, I'm a witch. But right as Osha's about to ascend, we get the core 4 Jedi who have been hunted by May up to this point, as training children is forbidden. They tried hiding May and Osha, but they eventually come out. Sol clearly sees something in Osha where he's like, she needs to be a Jedi. Hands her his lightsaber and he's like, come with us. And they basically force the witches to let the girls test to be a Jedi. Through much deliberation, we get introduced to the fact that May and Osha were created as a virgin similar to Anakin. This is where hardcore Star Wars fans might be pissed because Anakin's supposed to be the only virgins alive. Anyway, they go along with the test and May told Osha to lie on the test so they don't pass. So they don't have to go with them. But Osha just can't lie. She has to tell the truth. Fucking Girl Scout. And May was fucking pissed. Look at her face. She's like, really? Side note, I love where the witches live. May is obviously still pissed, but I do love the heart-to-heart between Osha and her mother as she lets her choose to be a Jedi. And yeah, Jodie Turner-Smith is doing the best acting in this entire episode. She's got her backpack on, if I'm being honest. But May is pissed and she's like, I'm not letting Osha go. So she starts a fucking fire? Huh? She was really trying to off her own sister. But Osha escaped and they come face to face, and that's when Osha realizes that everybody here is dead. And they both fall off the platform. But Sol saves Osha similarly to how he saved her in the first episode, like that little mirroring. And we see that everyone's dead, but it's weird because it's like, who killed them? The fire didn't kill him. I doubt some rocks would kill him. And I don't really see no lightsaber wounds. So there's definitely more to this murder mystery that they got going on and what really happened on this day. But yeah, basically the shit hits the fan and all the witches get stitches. The episode ends with Sol telling Osha about everybody being dead and they can't go back to save anyone. But I think that motherfucker is lying. Also, you were spying on them, weirdo. And obviously Torben like took the poison by himself and said, sorry, I thought we were doing the right thing. Obviously some shit went down that was bad. But I gotta be honest, I don't know how many more of these episodes I got in me. Please comment down below if you want me to keep recapping every single episode every week, because I don't know if I got the strength in me. I'm gonna start using the force on myself. I appreciate the swings they went for, but I thought the acting was stale and everything just looked kind of cheap. Don't shoot me. And it's like barely holding my interest by a thread. But let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments below. Fuck Star Wars, but I'm still gonna watch the next one.